any hurdles that you guys had to go through it, or was it like just like a smooth?
Yeah, like it was always something that, that was in mind, it definitely, like, the desire to do something like that was there. But it wasn't until like an opportunity came up, he had a spot for us to do it at. And, unfortunately, we had thrown an event there at the original spot that it was supposed to be at. Thrown an event there. The event turned out pretty good. The owners of the building noticed, like, oh, okay, we can make some money off of you guys, and totally just made things way more complicated for us, and it definitely shut those plans down. It wasn't until we were able to do something here at the Room to Dance. They opened their doors to us, and they're liked our ideas, and they liked our motivation, and our wanting to do like community stuff, So yeah, they definitely helped us out, and yeah. So I mean that was kind of like really hard to get that going, and other just. I mean, I wouldn't say that it's anything hard, but like it's definitely something new that we're doing. It's open format of dancing that we have here. It's not just b-boy, not just breaking. We thought of doing separate rooms. We're just like, oh, we're gonna keep breaking here, popping over there, keep it separate. But I just thought, like, what's the point? Let's throw everybody together and let's just work with it. We as DJs, we can become better DJs by finding a middle point between everybody, and the dancers can become better dancers because they can be exposed to new music, different music, and become better. Just be better dancers, I guess. Yeah, I mean it was definitely something new that we're trying to do. So that was kind of tough in the beginning, just to like let people know what it was, because people are just so used to their ways, they're b-boys, they want to hear breaks, and if they're poppers, they just want to hear some funk, and that was pretty much it. And it's like we're trying to like break that and just be like, okay, look, like funk is funk, we're trying to just do it for everybody.
So it's almost like where you almost try to make like the music that's like mutual for everyone in a sense, or? We try, man. We kind of go back and forth. Sometimes we have songs that are kind of just like meet in some kind of middle point. But it's good to we take it all around. Right. With new music, classics, whatever the night calls for, we'll do it. Right. Yeah. And that's what was kind of interesting to me. Well, like you're in your January sessions, like I noticed, like when you spoke about like having like everyone together, like as far as like dancing, that's what got me interested. It's like, oh wow, it's like it's everyone like different style, everyone like in a group in the room.
We even have crumpers, it's like that, and that's dope. It's like when they came and showed us love, and it was like. That means we're doing something right, It felt good to get really a truly all styles of dance here in this spot.
And then for the sessions, like as far as like this building, like how many years or how long have you been in this building, like conducting the 1-to-1 sessions in here?
It's been like over a year now.
Yeah, a little bit over a year. I would say maybe a year, close to a year and a half now.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So it's
a little bit,
little new still, fairly.
Yeah.
And then I suppose my next question is like going back into like your culture, since you guys are very culturally diverse. How did you integrate like hip hop into your family's lives?
Well, for me, like, me and my family we're kind of, we have a decent relationship, me and my family, but they don't really have like an idea of like what I do. But we started this thing called the Rhythm Rug, for example, in Redlands, and my sister started coming through, and I was just like, yo, like this is dope. And she kind of like saw what I was doing and like why I was like so happy in the atmosphere and whatnot. She was able to understand. So I guess it kind of made like me and my family closer. I guess I can say that, you know, like they know what's up and they yeah, you know. I can say about that.
Yeah, I mean, I have a brother who's a b-boy as well, you know, and you know, it's a kind of cool, you know, to be just kind of looked at as just like a person in hip hop and just somebody to kind of look up to, you know, see me facilitate things, you know, and just I guess and that way, you know, it kind of just. I guess that's how it works in my family. I'm kind of just passing it down to whoever wants to do it, you know. Mm-hmm. But you know, it's definitely not for everybody. But you know, a lot of my family is just, you know, they've been into hip hop for a long time now. So yeah, it's just
Genetics.
it's like they're already doing it. So.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say hip hop is I mean, music in general is in my family, but as far as like the hip hop culture, there's like no big understanding of it until like I really got into it. You know, there's been a couple times that they've attended like events or at least seen a couple of the battles that we've done in the past. So they definitely know that I'm really involved in like hip hop in the community itself. So I mean, it's not like they don't support it, but yeah, I mean that's basically as much as my family's involved with it. You know, they just support what I do, and they know what I do. So, you know,
that's real awesome.
Yeah.
As far as like, you know, a lot of your families are pretty much for the most part like supportive of like what you guys are doing.
Right. Yeah.
So that's always good to hear, because I know like for like my parents it was kind of like a little tough battle, like they kind of like didn't understand it, and so like pretty much had to explain it to them in a sense, like what's it about. I suppose like my last question is, what advice could you give to an untapped artist?
An untapped artist.
Like someone trying to come up, you know, like a youngster, like someone who was in your spot probably like 4 or 5 years ago.
I say come to 1212. I mean, like really, I mean that's really what we're all about. We're about supporting community of all ages. I mean, there's, you know, doesn't matter. Anybody can be aspiring to be something or doing something, and it doesn't, like, we obviously have this hip hop connection and we love and understand these elements, but I mean, it's literally anything. You know, it doesn't have to be music, it doesn't have to be dancing, but if they come here, they get to see the positivity and they get to see like the creativity that goes behind it. And that's kind of why we open up our doors to like creative people. You know, like she's a graphic designer. You know, how does that relate into hip hop? And a lot. You know, look at our flyer, look at our logos, and so I mean, what we do is just like 10% of the bigger picture. You know, there's so much more to it, and so yeah. So I mean, for any aspiring talent, whatever element or whatever goals, come on down, you know, because I mean, you need people to support you.
I would say, yeah, come here and become inspired, you know, and everybody here is pretty much, everybody is welcoming here, you know, and that's one of the things, like, you know, that we're trying to just open our doors. That's why we make it free, you know. It's just that if anybody's passing by and they just see, they like what they see, because it is really fun, you know, and it's really just inspiring. So just come and catch the vibe, and you know, you might find yourself a dancer one day, you know, you might find yourself a DJ, you know, everybody just opens their arms to everybody, you know, just like if you want to become something, you know, like we're here, you know. So
yeah, absolutely.
True that. And then I think one of the big things I would tell them is like, instead of trying to be better than other people, try to make yourself better and just be passionate about your craft no matter what it is, because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, you are kind of going to be your biggest critic, you know. I mean, you want to be better. It's, yeah, that's all I would say is like just about the passion, the time you put into your craft too. So, yeah.
And that's one thing, like, I appreciate with you guys, like as far as like being open, like letting the general audience like experience like this. And as far as that, is there any like any stuff you want to plug in as far as like social media, websites or?
I mean, yeah.
You can just follow us at 1212 Sessions, and through there, just follow us on our Facebook, Instagram. Everything is 1212 Sessions, number 1212, and then Sessions following that. And you can find each one of us on there. Just do a little digging, you'll find us. Yeah.
We got a mixed class, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's not all about me, but yeah.
Alrighty, everyone. 121 Sessions. Thanks for stopping by. We're out.